Ugh. Hello, welcome. Good to see you. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the stream. Whoa, Electric Taurus with the $2 third super chat ever. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gah, what a great quote. A great man must have got that, guh. I think it was very intellectually stimulating of you to quote such a talented and passionate figure to whoever said that, guh. I don't really know who could have been, really. I'm sure they were extremely handsome and talented and beautiful. Anyway, speaking of extremely talented and beautiful, I'm here, and I'm excited to be here, because we got some pretty fun stuff to work on today, actually. Rejected will, it says that green gets everything. Oh, actually, I'm giving it all to blue, unfortunately. Gucci Pasta, thank you for the 2. Appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Once again, quoting the classic quote, guh. Now, I can't recall off the top of my head who that could be a quote of, but I do remember them being extremely beautiful, talented, handsome, charismatic. But I don't know who it was though, but yeah, I really love that. Really love that guh. It's good stuff. Hey, thanks for that, Gucci Pasta. I appreciate it. What do people say, guh? What did I miss? I don't know. I don't know who would say that. No. Talk to me. Speak to me! We may do a playtest. That's me speaking to you, not you speaking to me. We may do a playtest today. But it is very important to me that I fix all the long-standing issues as far as like tracking and stuff. So we're going to do that. It's going to be good. Let's do that. Come with me. How? Importantly, we're going to go over a couple of things. Is this a genuine bug fixing stream? No, not entirely. Hold on. Oh, it's me, a human. Wow, amazing. No, this is not just a bug fixing stream. This is partially a bug fixing stream, though. That said, there are some things far more interesting than just bug fixing that we will be doing here today, such as, but not limited to, me taking your credit card information. No, that's a lie. But hear me out. What if I redid some pretty important stuff on the map, such as this cave? Do you guys remember when we were playing yesterday and nobody went in the cave? Get this, ever. That was a problem, I'm gonna be honest. That was kind of a major problem. Look at that dashing gentleman. I'm sure he doesn't have a fixation on scarabs or anything like that. No, that was so hyper-specific and weird. I would never even dream of that. So odd. What a strange and completely random thing to say. New hill spawn? Not to worry. There's already a hill spawn here. Yeah. But take a look at this. These are this is how many King of the Hill points we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm gonna be real with you. We do not need that many fucking hill points, okay? That's so useless. We need to consolidate our finances. We need to consolidate our Kings of the Hills. So let's go through each one, and I want you guys genuinely tell me, is this hill stupid and pointless and ugly, and should I rip it to pieces with my teeth? So here's the first hill. It's all the way over here in the grass in this area here. After the playtest yesterday, I don't know about this one. This one's actually difficult for me to make a decision on because I thought it was better, right? The hill used to be over here on these side bases. So the issue was mainly, though, that because it's the first hill, everything came after it. See a severe lack of high-quality lighting. I know, Glitchy. I know. I mean, there is lighting. It's low-quality lighting. It's not the debug crap. It's decent. But I'll do high-quality lighting after I fix a whole bunch of terrain issues and I get the final terrain. This is like the almost final terrain. The final terrain is coming after this. I love the chaos on the side base before it got moved. It is a little bit of fun, I'll admit. But you know what? What if instead of it being to the side of the base, it was in the front of the base? That sounds kind of fun. Your first hill should be central. I agree. You know what? You're right. I think I need to... I don't know if there's an order in which I get to decide what this spawns in, but... What is this? Is there any... Spawn order 0, -1 for random. Oh, they're all... I see. Okay, so I can, in fact, change their spawn order. Okay, good. In that case, I will keep these, but I do think I'm going to actually move these out front. I think these being in, like, the front of the base is kind of cool. So we'll set that there, a little bit far, and then we'll use the special tool here to snap to normal. And I'm going to do the same thing for this one over here. I think it deserves to be all the way out front. And then we snap to normal. Very cool. And the first hill is right next to or on a spawn point for a team is completely not fair. Agreed. Although this one is very close to it, but now it's all the way out in the open, so you have no cover, which is going to make it a lot more difficult to hold the hill. Also, it's probably going to make it extremely uninteresting to hold the hill. Put the hills on the beam towers? Well, it used to be, but that was kind of chaotic. Yeah, I don't know about putting it over here after all. Now that I said it out loud, I realize it's kind of a mistake. Maybe just not... We'll get back to that. We'll come back to the beam towers. Did you hear the first one by the Storm AA gun? You know, putting it by the AA guns is not a bad idea. There's cover and stuff at these AA guns now. These actually could become decent points. Well, we'll get there when we get there. Next up, though, beyond those, this one's okay. It's the point that's inside the Citadel. I'm a little bit iffy on this one, mainly because, well, it just turns into a clusterfuck, and then one team locks it down, and then nobody can get in. I have bits of scenery like crates and barricades around the hills, so they're not completely empty. Yeah, I was thinking when I was... I think I'm gonna... excuse me. I think I'm gonna add rocks here. I'm gonna add a bunch of rocks, big stones, in Blender, though. The Citadel one is fun but chaotic. I'm gonna keep that one because I'm gonna be real. If this isn't here, then nobody goes here. Okay, next up, we have this hill. What more is there to say other than I like this hill? It's in the cave, and that's pretty cool. Then there's wherever the next one is. Oh, the gondola. I will never move the gondola hill. The gondola hills are perfection. They have no need to be moved. And then we have the Cartographer Hill. I like the Cartographer Hill. It is absolute chaos. I love it. Next one. Oh, and then we have these hills all the way up here. These don't get used, but I'm going to place their order a little bit closer. They're really small hills that basically only exist in this little room here. I may expand them, though. Wish that can be the whole lich. I wish. I wish. No, these are not that small of hills. They expand out a decent bit. They go out 4 world units. Cave 1 was fun, but we kept spawning on it, and the enemy team just had to fight us nonstop. Oh, true. Very true. There are spawn points down there. Yeah, having the hill be in a place where there are spawn points is difficult. Seen Wernisage's video from yesterday? I actually did watch that. It was a good one. He was redesigning a bunch of Halo CE anniversary stuff. Pretty decent. I enjoyed it. Okay, the cave ones are pretty fun because you can get attacked from either side. I enjoy those. Nobody used the teleporters to the cave hill to counter the spawns. Yeah, that's why I'm not moving the cave one. That is easily countered. Easily. People aren't just going to be spam spawning on the hill. There's too many respawn points and too many areas to respawn at. The game doesn't just start spawning your whole team there, so it was fine. Like, we only were spawning there when it was under assault. That is not true. That is just not how the spawn system works. A couple may have spawned there out of pure chance. But that should be it. Alright. I've decided then. I'm going to have to come up with an order for these hills. Where should the first hill be? I've decided it's either going to be the hill in the Citadel, the hill in the cave, or the hill in the Cartographer. I would like to do the hill in the Cartographer as the first hill. Change the orders and priority for the hills, that's all. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing. I think it would be fun if it was the Cartographer, because the Cartographer hill is relatively open, whereas this one is kind of a first come first serve hill, and it's really hard to get in there because of the door. Oh. Wait a minute. I have an idea. I know how to make this hill better. So, here's a... here's how this works right now. Okay? You press this button, it turns on the light bridge, and then you're able to walk across. Then, once you get close enough to the door over here, the door will open. Wait for it. There we go. It opens once you get close enough. I don't like that, actually. I'm going to change that. Instead, the new way it's going to work is the door is going to open when the light bridge is activated. And that is going to balance things out, because then somebody would have to close this behind you. You will no longer have the protection of the door. So I'm going to fix that. I think that's going to be a major change that'll make this hill a lot more viable. So what I'll do is make it so there's a checkbox for this. Does not operate automatically, and I need to set it to the same group as the light bridge, which is position group bridge. So theoretically now, if I spawn right here, the door does not open, which is good. It's not responding to my player anymore, but if I go here and turn on the light bridge, there we go. Now I can turn it off, and it closes. Perfect. I think that should balance things a lot better. It also looks really cool, actually, seeing the door open when you hit the button. That's dope. The Cartographer is already packed even when there isn't a hill. It shouldn't be that high on the priority list. Yeah, I'm going to do the Citadel as the hill as the first one, for one. So, God, that's so much nicer. Anyway, this is the first hill. I could do a truly random hill, but I think I like the idea of the hill here being the first real hill. So, there we go. First one. Then, the side bases. I don't know, man. The side bases, I might just remove them. They're okay. The only issue is that now vehicles can get in there easily. Before you had to get your vehicle, you'd get out of your vehicle for it to recognize you. That's why there's a Spartan laser in there. The Heretic Banshee's an actual great reason to go to the cartographer. Yeah, I agree. But that'll make the Citadel Hill more viable now that the door stays open when the bridge goes. And you'll have to have somebody on the outside. You'd be like, close the door, close the door. And you could have somebody who guards out here to make sure that nobody can like open the bridge or something. It just, I think it just opens more possibilities. Now, the main problem that was here before is you just could not get in. It's way better that people can easily get in and kill people over and over and over and cycle a battle that goes on forever in here than never being able to get in there. It's okay if you can shove a Seraph in there. It's okay if you can shove a Sparrowhawk in here. You have a Spartan laser and you have a bunch of cover. If that's not enough, it's a skill issue. Moving on. You ever replace the Splazer in the Citadel with the glassing gun? I don't know if you've been here, Glitchy, but the glassing gun doesn't work. Okay. AFK, fair enough. You just leave the people in the Citadel after the point moves? Wait, you're right! What the fuck? I didn't even think about that. Shit! You can trap people in the Citadel, dude. Wait a minute. I can't just leave that. I could put a teleporter that like it's a sender node. It's a one-way that lets you exit the Citadel by the door here. That's viable. An emergency exit button that explodes the Citadel. No, I'm not gonna force you guys to throw grenades. I think what I'll just do is have a sender node that teleports you. To the cartographer? Yeah, we can have a center node to the cartographer. This one. It could teleport you here. And that's the only way out. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So let me change that real quick. We got crates, teleporters for the objectives. I think this one will not. This one will spawn on all modes because it's the receiver node. And then I'll put another sender that only spawns on those nodes over to here. Cool. There we go, problem solved. Now you can teleport out if you want, and then... See, that's actually not so bad, right? Because you're like, oh shit, I'm at the Citadel. You're like, wait a minute, the Citadel has a teleporter that can take me to this place over here, which has more vehicles, more weapons, and teleports to get out. As long as you're not on objective mode. Alright, anyway, let's move on. So, Citadel is... I think I'm going to remove these. I want the side bases to be used, but honestly the problem I have is you respawn here, and... and it's just too easy for one team to cap this. No team ever holds this unless the enemy is literally AFK. So these are just bad hills. These are not good hills. They're going away. These are just free point sinks for whatever team's hangar is nearby. It's not okay. Because it doesn't matter. If you spawn up there, or if you spawn down there, you can teleport into here in half a second flat. So those are just bad hills. Those are gone now. And now, the first hill is in the Citadel. The next hill Could be in the underground. The underground's pretty fun. I don't want to go straight from the Citadel to the Cartographer. Actually, these are all really balanced now. I could just make it random at this point. Like, all the remaining hills are very well balanced, genuinely. I could just set all of these to... It could just start at the Citadel each time, and then everything after that could just be completely random. I'm kind of cool with that. I don't think there's any proper good order here. I could also do everything completely random, but I do like the idea of it always starting at the Citadel. Do that and remove the teleporter? No, I'll keep the teleporter. The teleporter is a good idea. It needs to be there. That's completely unrelated to King of the Hill. Detail that you missed on the rocket Warthog, it's a small radar screen that's attached to the turret. Yeah, I noticed that. I might actually add it. I might add it on there just because it's a cool... Yeah, I think I will add it, actually. I'll do that in a little bit, because this is a stream very much about, like, details. Okay. Spawn order, -1. I'm going to set the spawn order of all hills to -1, which will make them all random. So, like I said, we get a Citadel hill for King of the Hill, and then everything becomes random after that, which sounds pretty fun to me. Hi, Weasel. How you doing, girl? How you doing? Hello, my sweet girl. Don't you have there were 5 versions at least of each level in Sacrifice? Alright, King of the Hill, Assault respawns. Okay, now show the cat. Is there any way to add this Blazer charge up animation from back in Legacy? In MCC, the barrel no longer twists around as it's charging. Legend, I'm pretty sure that was in Halo Reach, not Halo 3. How many hours do you have to wait for the map to bake lighting? Well, at this lighting level, with this low resolution light maps and stuff, it takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours. On high, could be as high as 12 hours. That's how it has been in the past, although I have reduced the resolution pretty low. Should I have a photo of your cat in the map somewhere? I did it on the ODST drop pod I made. I'm gonna do something. I have an Easter egg idea that's been talked about a lot in chat here that I am going to add. So I think you'll find it interesting. There will be a decent few Easter eggs on this map. It's in the Pelican too? No, it's not in the Pelican. Alrighty. Territories. Territories. Territories! I don't know what's going on with these territories, but they're bad. So, goodbye. Alright, let's make territories. Alrighty. Why don't we put a territory on UNSC and Covenant areas? We could put one here where the Lich spawns. I don't know where a good territories would be. Because... God, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember how to set up territories now that I think about it. How does the territories game mode work? There's actually, I think, if I recall correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, but there are two ways territories is played. One is like attack and defense, where you try to capture as many as you can, and then one is like holding them out until a specific time. I might be wrong. Yo, Demon, thank you for the 5, man. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. One of the Easter eggs is a picture of that weasel slapped into the interior of the Pelican. Source, trust me, I'm just that guy. I mean, you're just wrong. I don't know what the point of that was, but you're literally... I mean, you know what? No, you're actually so right. You just completely made that up, and also the person in chat also completely made that up, literally with zero basis in reality for it, but somehow you figured it out. It's true. It's absolutely true. To be honest, I feel like there might need to be a vehicle barrier on the lich. It's too easy to squeeze a Banshee and kill a driver. Yeah, the Banshee does make it very difficult. The fact that the Banshee can get in there is kind of shitty. But also, bring C4 with you if you're going to pilot the lich. Or just board the Heretic Banshee. Oh, wait. Do I have it set up so you can board the Heretic Banshee? Maybe that's why people aren't doing that. I need to double check that. Rejected's live chat is a job of professional gaslighting. Yeah, literally, people just make shit up. They just make shit up. Dude, the craziest thing that people have started to do recently, and they're going to be like, Rejected, have you added a drivable flood scarab yet? And I'm like, I've never once said I'm gonna add a flood scarab. What do you mean yet? What does that word mean yet? That's like implying that I've said that. Rejected, when are you adding giant titties to Arbiter? Have you added that yet? And I'm just like, yet? What the fuck do you mean yet? I never said I was gonna do that. What are you talking about? This is what people do, man. They just, like, assume things. The old saying, do not assume. It makes an ass out of you and me. Okay, BDL, BDR. Wait, what? What is this? Why are there so many boarding seats on the Banshee? Front, left, right, driver. Okay, we have D, L, D, R. Oh, that's why. B, D, L. BDL enter. Okay, now Heretic Banshee boarding is back. I fixed it. Hooray! You can board the Heretic Banshees. We'll never again have to deal with that bullshit. Was I planning on ending the war in Ukraine? Yeah, with science and technology, I'm gonna use my knowledge of anime to gain a culture victory. Yo, Demon! Thank you for the 5, man. Appreciate it. Okay, but did you add them yet? If you need pictures for inspiration, you know damn well I got them. For the Arbiter no! What do you mean yet? There's no yet! I'm not adding Arbiter titties! There is no yet! I hate it here. Demon really wants the Arbiter so bad. Facts. Okay. For territories, I think it would be kind of fun if one of the territories was like under the anti-air cannon. I think it's a kind of a cool idea. Put it in the circle here. Like that. I thought Demon wanted Goku. Goku? No, Demon want Titty. Alright, so here's how this is going to work. I'm going to bring this up about 4 world units, down 4 world units, and the radius I'm going to put at 5. So this territory should, keyword should, be relatively centered. And then I'll do the same over here. I like the idea of there being these territories controlled by the BFGs. That's kind of fun. This one will be the attackers team, which is blue team. They're at a straight disadvantage because they just have less cover. It'd be like that sometimes. Take the L blue team. Mr. Streamer Man, have you added the Prophet of Truth with tits yet? Yeah, I actually did that years ago. Gotta crank my hog somehow. Membership? No, I'll never get noticed now. Fix yourself, Monoblock. I noticed you. You have one chance to correct yourself. I'm now going to actively never read your messages again because you don't have a green name. Okay. Alright, where would be another good territory? I don't even know if these are good territories, but they seem kind of fun. Have I eaten yet? Yes, I had 4 taquitos, and they went pretty hard. Pretty good. What would be another good territory? I like the ideas of it being on the BFGs, but maybe... I mean, I guess they should be neutral areas, more or less. Like, there should be... We could put one in the Cartographer again, and then one in the Citadel. How does territories work? You don't have neutral territories, right? Territories is like you have red territories and blue territories, and you have to try and capture them. Correct? Or is it all neutral territories, and then over time you capture them? Have you seen Wernislage's interpretation of the CE remaster style? Yes, it was a really good video. I enjoyed it. It's all neutral. Okay, so I can... Okay. So, another one at the Cartographer here. This one, except the width will be 4 units, and the negative height will be 0. That up to 3. Then, since these are neutral... Weren't a rejected fanfic on that. I have the horniest, like all of the horny people in the Halo community have just like become my chat. How did this happen? Literally, how did this happen? Somebody explain this shit to me. How many territories are you supposed to have? Like 4 territories is a good amount, right? I don't know. What if I made a... I can make a territory like all the way down here. What if I just made the entire cave area a territory? Nah, because people can spawn there. I won't do that. That's fine. We have a territory down there. Territory there. Territories in the caves? Did I have territories in the caves? I don't think I did. Drake won't do a demon on Arbiter because he'll be cheating on his wife. What does that mean? Are glitching. I mean this with both peace and with love. What the fuck are you saying right now? It is unintelligible. Are you drunk? I do not know what the fuck that means. I genuinely, from like a comprehension standpoint, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Did somebody say drunk? I don't know. How you doing? Damn, Glitchy got roasted. It's not even a roast. I think Glitchy's here for this. This is Glitchy's purpose. A 4-year-old called me a poo the other day. That's rough, Josh. I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna take a while to recover from that. I do not envy you. Alright, I'm gonna put these on. I'm gonna put these here, and we'll see how they flip and go, dude. We'll see how flip and goes, dude. Alright, this is looking pretty spicy. This is spicing my meatball sub. Dude, Demon, do not get in on this, dog. I have... Hey, chat, should I swing to Drake Arbiter Titty? What the... Dude, that's literally just... As my speech teacher in high school once said, that is verbal diarrhea. You are saying nothing. That's garbage. You have said nothing. Nobody understands you. There is no salvation for you on this ring. Okay, territories look good. Fuck it. We'll try it in game and it might be cool. I've got a stupid idea. I've got a stupid response. I'm thinking. We got the territories set up. Now I gotta do the teleporters. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna do the teleporters. It's gonna be good. Gonna have a gabagool, huh? Okay, I need a ramp over here. I'll have to remember to add these. You ride the hog, the rocket hog, that is. When you ride this hog, let me tell you what. Wait, do I want this for... Yeah. Should it be a main one? How muscular is Master Chief? Let me show you. Let me tell you, I've seen under that suit. Alright, hear me out. There are technically two possibilities here. Well, I gotta think about this one. Is that grass? No. Oh my god. Brando, thank you for the $5. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. It was your first super chat ever. Damn. Thank you very much. Hey RJ, do you plan on doing a follow-up to the Guardian Force video from 3 years ago? Are you allowed to talk about the 090 from BRP now? BRP turned out to be some bullshit for the most part. It was very, very odd. Most of the Guardian Forest information that I was told at that time is now public knowledge. So, Hidden Xperia actually did a video recently that went in depth on Guardian Forest, and anything that I could possibly have said about Guardian Forest or could now say about Guardian Forest, Hidden Xperia has already said in his news video. Highly recommend watching it, by the way. He did a really, really great section on Guardian Forest. It was really, really cool. So for now, no, but in the future, if I ever am to like try to maybe recreate some section of Guardian Forest or go in that direction for a mod, then maybe that'd be cool. Otherwise, to be honest, I don't have any hidden information. I'm not sitting on any secrets, unfortunately, not anymore. All right, teleporters. Teleporters. I'm teleporting? Tell me. Here's what I've decided. I want this structure in the hills to get more love. However, I don't want to put respawns here because there's nothing of value here. No. Here's what I'm thinking. Let me just lay my thought process out. We have a teleporter right there. That leads to the side base over there. I want to put a teleporter right here, and the teleporter here will be a two-way teleporter to, like, right here in the cave. Then there will be respawns in the cave. So what can happen is you'll respawn in the cave. You'll go, oh shit, I respawned in the cave. I don't know if so there's only a couple vehicles here. Maybe they're not there. Let me jump through the teleporter really quickly and go home. So you teleport and you go home, and that goes wow, and that teleports you all the way back to home base here. However, that leaves this structure becoming basically useless. Can we play this map already? Yes, it's on the Steam Workshop, but it's not updated with all the new stuff. If I put the teleporters from the base into the cave, then I could put respawns up here, but then I have to have a teleporter to take you away. There really isn't much purpose for this existing other than being a nifty, cool King of the Hill point. Have some mounted anti-air weapons on it? Well, they do have the ODST mounted Gauss cannons, which are good for anybody who's coming up here, but it's only useful if you're already here, which chances are you're not. Oh damn, that's crazy. I can see the AA cannon down there. And the Lich. You see it on the screen? Holy shit, that can see really far. What's the other AA cannon? What else can I see? Oh, I can see the Banshees down there. You see it on the screen? I see the Scarab. Oh, I see the tip of the Scarab right over there. I think that's it. ADHD is not real. Anyway, I think, you know, fuck it, dude. At this point, I don't have to worry about overloading. I'll just make a teleporter network that also encompasses this, and I'll also put a vehicle that spawns up here, because in El Dorito, I can have my cake, and I can eat it too. Fuck it, dude. In MCC, you'll just have a worse experience because the map will overload, and it just won't overload in El Dorito because the engine is better for multiplayer. Fuck it. Put some teleporters that connect to the Citadel tower? Not a bad idea, actually. Fuck the cake. Put your dick in the cake. I'm interested, though. Teleporter in the Citadel takes you to the cartographer, but it's not a two-way. It's a one-way, which is fine, honestly. Because there's no reason to really be at the Citadel other than objectives most of the time. Anyways, unless... I need to pee. I'm gonna think about this. All right. I hope you enjoyed your chair content. Because it's over. For you. No, but I was almost finished. Good God. All teleporters should lead to the gondolas. Like, you should have to main control the gondola network to control the teleporter network? I don't know if I could do that. I mean, would the gondola just have like a shit ton of teleporters on it or something? I'm not sure I understand. This might be updated at some point to MCC? Yeah. This map's already on the MCC Steam Workshop, but it's an older version that doesn't have all the new features yet. The version that's on the workshop right now should be like 1.1 or 1.2, whereas this is like a 2.0 total overhaul that's still being worked on. Your next map is an underground flooded cavern with gondolas being the only solid surface. I could have a section of a map like that. That'd be pretty fun. In the locus of the Forge menu? Maybe. Gotta fix those crashes? Oh, yeah. Fix the version number. Yup. Y'all are so demanding. God, chill out, dog. Imagine if I demanded shit like you do of me. You would hate my guts. Dono. Oh, yeah, Demon, thanks for the $5 super chat, man. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay, now you're talking about doing what to cakes? Nothing. I have no idea what you're talking about. I think you're just making things up. Who knows, really? By the way, never leak our DMs. It has info about an Easter egg. Bro. What the fuck? The MCC version will never catch up to the El Dorito version? No, it will. The only difference between the El Dorito version and the MCC version is the MCC version is just going to have, like, way less vehicles and weapons. Because MCC overloads really easily in multiplayer. Whereas El Dorito can have, like, 100 vehicles at once and nothing happens. El Dorito just is better for having objects. The object limit is, like, way, way higher in El Dorito. Whereas on MCC, you can have like 25 vehicles, and then shit starts despawning, the flag disappears, the game soft locks, and you can't do anything. So, definitely the best place to play this will be on El Dorito, but there will obviously be an MCC version that I will make as good as physically possible. Now then, teleporters. Let's make some respawns. I could see the gondola teleporters being really good for capture the flag if each team's flag is in the corner base that can only be teleported to on the relevant side's gondola landing. People would definitely have to discover that there's a teleporter there. Otherwise, everyone's just going to fly to the side bases. Feature something in supporter chat. It's about the Seraph boarding. I could add Seraph boarding. I probably should add Wombat boarding as well. It's good to punish people who get too close. Alrighty. Respawn point. Not invisible, just respawn point. Okay. I think adding some respawns into the cave is a good idea. Because I want to add vehicles and teleporters into the caves. The clip shows a prime example of why we need Seraph boarding. I do believe it. Give me just a sec, though, before I take a look at your clip. How many times had the perfect opportunity to board a Seraph, but forgot I couldn't do it? Worry no longer. I'll add it. Okay, so spawn points should have cover, but they should also be close enough to the teleporter that you can run to it within like 10 seconds of respawning. My thought on the matter is you respawn over here. And you also respawn over here. And the teleporter could be right here. There's not really much of a purpose to teleporting to the cave as far as gameplay goes, but I should probably make it a two-way node. Actually, my instincts are telling me it would be smarter if the respawns were on this side of the cave. But something just feels right about the respawns being closer to the Citadel. But it doesn't make sense from like a map standpoint. This one's a little bit troubling. It would be smart if I didn't put them here. I don't know why I feel like I want to put them there so bad, but it would just be smart if they were not there. Put this here. This will be a teleporter two-way. The last teleporter two-way was on the channel Tango, which means this one gets to be on the channel Sierra. There's a two-way Sierra right there. I'll put the other two-way Sierra right over here for now. I'll have to put a little ramp for it soon. One will also be Sierra, right? Sierra, correct. Okay. And then we got to do the age-old trick. Boom! Snap to normal. And then there we go. I definitely need a little fancy ramp for it, though. It's kind of ugly that it's just sat on the dirt. Sierra? Like Sierra 117? Like John Halo? Halo real confirmed? No. You've been lied to. What the fuck? What is... What? What is here? What in the world? What? Is this why my pelicans always explode when I go through here? What the fuck am I looking at? What is this? Blender. Also, is this happening on the other side? It's not happening on the other side, it's just that side. What the fuck? That would explain a few things? Yeah, it would. Explain a lot of things. Is it on the main Hugegrass, or... I don't think it has anything to do with this. It's possible, though, because geometry is open. Let me check. This would be blue base, so cave blue. Oh man, I actually have no idea what this would be. Unless... light yellow. Is that it? Is that why? No, never mind. Prev light map only. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of debugging. I suppose it has to be the open edge here. I can't imagine what else it is. It just keeps going until here. Our wireframe rendering if you can in game engine. I mean, I may actually have to. I don't know if I can though. Let's see, debug. I should be able to. What am I saying? Debug N debug structure. What is it? There's invisible collision here coming. I think I know what it is, to be honest. I think it's just related to the seam here not being closed up. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty simple. I'll just have to take a much closer look at this. I'm unsure. But who cares? It's not my problem right now. Good to know it's there, though. Alright, the last one was Sierra. This one is Romeo. Teleporter network's getting a little complex. The Romeo goes there. Here. Oh! Here. I have had a good night. I love you. Like Damon. I know our love is not to be, but I feel the same. Okay, new teleporters are up. We've got they're good to go. Okay, now though I do need not teleport, respawn points. Right now it's using bad respawn points. Icky respawn points, if you will. And I'm gonna put just 2 down, and I think that should be plenty. Yo, Clean Knight! The one and only Clean Knight. Thank you very much for the 2. I appreciate it. Thank you. PSA, like the stream and wash your hands. You can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna wipe with my hands and not wash because I'm a rebel. Well, thank you for the 2. Okay, there are now respawns within the caves. 2, in fact, which is more than enough. Now, let's go to Slayer here. Under the Slayer game mode, I'm going to add another respawn zone. Yeah, sick. So this will be a defender zone and an attacker zone. God damn it. Then the same thing here. A defender zone and an attacker zone. Then I get to do this for every single thing. All of them. CTF respawn zone. Oh wow. There's a little attacker zone. There's a little defender zone. Wow. King of the Hill? Yup. Attacker zone. Defender zone. Assault? You betcha. You betcha. That's gonna be an attacker zone. You know what else is gonna be? Get this. Defender zone. Bet you didn't see that one coming. Defender zone. Attacker zone. Last game mode. Attacker zone. Defender zone. Now I just gotta do every game mode except for Slayer over in the other cave. Yeah. Capture the flag. Defender zone. Attacker zone. King of the Hill. Defender zone. Attacker zone. Defender zone. Attacker zone. Territories. Defender zone. Attacker zone. Oh wait. Did I do VIP? No. Defender zone. Attacker zone. Okay, all the respawns are good to go. Hell yeah. Is Erin a girl's name? Am I erring for asking? Eren Yeager, the protagonist of Attack on Titan, would have a word with you. Okay, new teleporter system's up. New respawns are up. Fully set up. Now we need vehicles. There are bugs on my monitor? That's gross. But I respect it. Or do I? Well, since you're not going to be respawning here too much, it'll be a good vehicle spawn for this area. I feel like the AA Ghost would be pretty good, but I don't want to overuse that. Then again, there's only 2 on the map. Let's see. I want to. We already have how many rocket? There's 3 rocket warthogs on the map already. I feel like it'd be a bit much to just keep spamming them. But there's only 2 AA ghosts, and they're smaller vehicles overall, so I could put 2 here. Maybe just 1? Did I fix the tracking off stream yet? No, but it should be very easy to do. And I'll likely do it here shortly, and you guys can get an understanding for some neat stuff, hopefully. Ooh, what if I put the ghost up here? There's just 1 ghost. Need to like jump off it and ramp down it. Is there any regular ghosts on the map? No. Regular ghosts on this map would be really bad. You would be extremely confused as to why a regular ghost would be on the map. Actually, I feel like if it's going to be far away, there needs to either be 2 ghosts or there needs to be a multiplayer vehicle. A singular ghost is a little well, no, there's a teleporter right there that takes you out. I guess it's not that bad. Properly drink Kool-Aid. Turn faucet on. Allow water to drain from sink. Snort flavor packet. Facts. You just reminded me. I want gamer subs, dude. I think I'm done drinking coffee. I think I'm just gonna move to gamer subs for the rest of my life. Spectre with fuel rod. You just reminded me of something that I was thinking of earlier, and then I lost the thoughts. I want to add the Spectre to the map. Oh my god. Not with a fuel rod, though. Okay, this is my thoughts. I'm just gonna verbal brain out my mouth now. On the original Halo Custom Edition map, Extinction, there was a Spectre on the Covenant side that spawned near the Seraphs, and it was probably the worst vehicle on the map, unfortunately, but the cool thing about it was that it was there, and you had the option to get the Spectre. If I had put the Spectre on this map, I'm trying a lot harder than the Halo Custom Edition players did back in the day on their giant maps to make this actually fun and balanced. So if I just threw the Spectre on here, it would suck, nobody would use it, everyone would be like, what a waste of space. So I can't just throw the Spectre down, but I want the Spectre on the map because it would be fucking dope if it was on here. So, what's the solution? Well, obviously, the Spectre at least needs to be faster if I'm going to add it, but secondarily, the turret needs to be way better. I don't want to just put more anti-air, though. So, if I'm going to put a Spectre turret that's custom, it needs to be something like a sniper Spectre, like a Gauss Spectre, basically, but the plasma equivalent of a Gauss Spectre, but then I would have to change the model of it, blah, blah, blah. It all spirals out of control into me creating a new vehicle, and I don't think that's worth it. Gyarados, thank you for the 8. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Tunnel is not super bright. Blue and modern like Halo 4 and 5, your favorites. Minus 343 out of 1,000. Ugh. Well, the good news is it will be brighter when I do bake the lighting on the final pass, so this will be brighter. Don't you just love the moodiness of it? It's dark and moody and a little foggy. The lights are shining up from the bottom down there. So ominous. But no, it will be brighter. And hopefully I'll be able to get away with having just a little bit bigger of light maps, so that way you can no longer see the actual literal pixels on everything. Such a waste of space to have all that stuff light mapped down there. Beam rifle Spectre? That wouldn't be very good against vehicles, but it would be great against players. Yeah, Link Spider here. Let me show you guys the Spectre right now, right? I think I have it on the map. Do I? No, I removed it. Let me add it back. Okay, Spectre. Lovely vehicle. I'm very proud of how this one came out, but obviously not perfect. While it drives well, that turret on the back sucks big ass. It's a baby plasma turret, dude. This thing takes a minute to actually kill a player. Once I get to full speed, I can't even turn this thing. How tragic is that? I have to fix the Spectre. Hold on. I refuse to drive when it feels this bad to drive. And he tries to make it into a flying engineering drone. Genius. Oh man, Scooby-Doo's Wolverine. I have so many things I want to do with that Wolverine. None of them are appropriate for stream. Look, I made it so you can turn super fast even when you're at full speed on the Spectre. Spectre the Phantom turret? Maybe. Wouldn't be asking too much to have a different type of turret on the back here. I could just lop the turret off at the point where it connects, which is like right on that joint right there. Just yoink that off and put a completely different turret. It wouldn't be too much to put a proper Halo 3 Phantom turret, at the very least. That would be interesting. The old Halo CE turret? Yeah, like the old Spirit turret. I know what you're talking about. It's not out of the question. Well, does the turret have lights on it? Okay, the turret does have fun lights on it. I'll see if I can't keep those if I decide to make another turret. Oh, man. Okay, Spectre turret, yes. Am I interested in another playtest today? Potentially, yes. We're only an hour into the stream, so probably. I think I want to add the Spectre, and I also think it needs a turret. Guys, I don't want to do another fucking vehicle, please. We've already done so many. We can just say we don't need to add the Spectre, but also now I want to add the Spectre. Yeah, let's go check out the Phantom really quickly. Actually, what am I saying? Go to the Phantom. I'll spawn a Phantom. So, my Phantom has a custom turret where it's literally the Phantom chin gun, but flipped upside down and modified slightly. Now, what I could do is take this and make a second version of the Spectre turret that uses it, and then it fires Phantom bolts. But it would be modified where it's like pink and it has all the lights and animations and stuff that the regular Spectre turret has. That way, it's easy and simple. It makes sense and works decently well. It'll have all the tracking values and everything the Phantom has. Does this map actually need the Spectre? Did the map need scarabs? No. Powered up Spectre. Okay, I'm doing it. Yep. I'm not gonna change my mind. I'm gonna do it. Wait a minute. Is this a separate material? I need to check something really quickly. Where is it? Where's my spectre? Bitch, what the fuck? S-E-S-H-S-O. There it is. Spectre. Spectre 3. It's all one material? Why? So you're telling me the interior and the exterior shell are the same material? Really? Should the interior metal bits not be a separate material? Like, I'm not going to go through the effort of changing it, but that does bother me. It would look a lot better if the shiny parts of the turret had their own entire material, but whatever. Whatever, I don't care. We'll make a custom turret. We'll make a custom turret. Let's see, which one is the right one? There's 2 spectre turrets. We have this one. I don't think that's it. Yeah, this one is it. Well, let's see how it works. Making custom needle turret? I will say a needle turret's not a bad idea, to be real. That'll be a lot of fun, actually. Not today, but another day. 44.44 minutes, plus or minus another 44.44 minutes. Focus rifle esque turret? That's possible, but it would have the same range limitations as the Scarab and stuff. But it's possible. I just like the idea of it having the Phantom's turret because it's just a more powerful plasma blast. Weasel Sentinel, yes. Lord Daedric, yes. Simply yes. Just chuck on the Rocket Hog turret. You're so right. I actually could, which is the funny part. That'd be a bit of quite a good time, isn't it? Okay, well, now that I have this, let me open up my... What is my Phantom turret under? That... Oh, Phantom side turret. A real mystery. Yeah, okay, so... I'm going to take this. I'm going to remove the... I'm going to remove some parts of it and include other parts of it, but... Okay, I think I'm getting it. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to append... the Phantom side turret, append the model of it. I'm going to exit pose mode. And get rid of the armature. Now, I only want the top part here. Yo, Demon! Thanks for the 2, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hear me out. Focus rifle turret with 2 barrels. I'm definitely not against the idea of doing like a laser turret, but it just doesn't feel right for the Spectre, you know? The way it fires plasma bolts. This would just upgrade it to fire bigger plasma bolts. You know what I mean? I would like... I think I would just like to do it this way. I don't want to seem uninspired or, like, uninteresting in my implementation, but I really like the idea here. I think I just want to have a modified version of it. Okay, so it does have some blue glowy bits, which the Spectre also has, but instead of blue glowy bits, they are purple glowy bits. Kind of purplish pink glowy bits. Demon! Thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. Focus rifle is that laser pointer from Reach. No, I mean, I know that. Actually, see, the thing is, it would be really cool to include that, but it just would feel odd. A laser turret on a Spectre? Though it would be pretty cool. I'll be open to it. Would it be weird if the focus rifle had this model? Because I want to at least have the potential left to use this. Okay, so all we're left with now is just the top part of this model. Very good. Let's save this to Spectre turret. What kind of turret would this be? It wouldn't be an anti-air turret, right? It would be... Well, I guess this could be considered an anti-air turret. That's what Reach kind of did. Screw it. Am I going to release Ultimate Forge when I finish Hugegrass? Maybe. I'm very excited to work on another mod very similar to Hugegrass, like Extinction or Cold Snap or something. Or even maybe my own completely from scratch one. I'm not sure, to be honest. I have to make this bigger? Are you serious? I think that's okay. Should I make it bigger? New Gyarados boss, thank you for the 8. Much, much appreciated. Thank you. I like the idea of doing anti-grav burnouts with laser turrets on the Spectre. But again, up to you. Anti-grav burnouts with a laser turret. I do also kind of like the idea. I don't have a model for something like that. I would definitely want a model to reflect it, but there isn't really a laser turret in the game that I could use as reference. I could try kit bashing some part of this, I suppose. Chuck a sentinel gun on top. Just do it how it was in Halo 2. There was no laser turrets in Halo 2. No, oh, I see what you mean. Just use the old model? No, I wouldn't. I could not do that. I actually could not. I should make this a little bigger. I don't want it to be like top heavy bigger, but a little bigger. How does it look when I enter the turret as a Spartan here? So one hand grips down low and one hand grips the handle. There's that mini sentinel you can spawn with equipment in Halo 3. Yeah, I just wouldn't want to do a Forerunner thing like merged with a Covenant thing. I just think it'd be a bit odd. Although this admittedly looks pretty odd. There's usually a big side flare on the Spectre turret, but now the flare is completely gone. It looks definitely weird. I could bring the shields back. The shields do make this look a lot more interesting. Yeah, maybe I should bring the plasma. I could bring the plasma shields back. I think they look good. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. It needs that kind of upward flare. I think it was a mistake to remove it. Okay, so then I'm going to take this, we'll grab the slide and the gun, and delete that. And then just make sure that the turret here is balanced on top nicely. You know what? Actually, I don't want to just delete all of it. I'll delete the slide for sure. But there are some aspects of the turret that I want to keep. Let's do... Oh, this doesn't have regions. Wait, what? This doesn't have regions? This isn't the model I used. Oh, man. That's so annoying. Spectre side turret was not the right one. It was under this here. Spectre turret. Yeah, this is it. Okay, I was using the wrong file the whole damn time. Append. Here, back, keep transform, delete that. Bring this here, grab all the detailed bits from the bottom, like that. Double check that they're all good. Control plus to delete all faces. All right, we're good to go. Now I can move this into place. Drag it up a touch and back a little like that would be pretty good. Now it looks different. Not awkwardly large or anything, which is good. Like that. That's it. Mech cannon on the Spectre. Yes, absolutely. I'm glad you understand. Does that look bad? Yeah, it's literally floating. Okay, so there are some pieces of this that are going to have to stay like that. Yeah, actually, like that. Separate that out. Then, on the rest of the gun, get rid of it. Then, on this bit, I can get rid of the handle. And then I can use the actual Spectre handle. I can lower it there and then, yeah, good to go. I think that's fine. I could even get rid of this entire, like, hook bit down here. It could just be like that. There's an image in stream chat. Is it worth looking at? Because you're saying it, which tells me you think it's worth looking at. Oh, wait, that's pretty cool. A rough sketch of gondola sailboats? Yo, wait, this is dope. What the fuck? This is so cool. little powered. Oh, that's dope. Foreigner, like, holographic sails. That's super cool. I actually love that concept. You didn't read the above comment? Oh, right. There's these plasma cannons. I think they're too big and heavy duty looking to put on the Spectre. But I'm so glad you pointed these out. I really like the look of these, and I have not thought about them in a long time. I think it'd be smart. I think it'd be pretty dang smart to use these for something in the future. Maybe like another vehicle, another AA cannon. You know, actually, this model would be so good for a focus rifle. I said on top. Okay. I'm scrolling. I said the idea for them on top of the stream chat comment in this chat. I don't know what that means. I don't care anymore. I'm looking away. Yeah, I don't know. That's getting confusing. I don't have the brain capacity for that. But this is cool. Hey, Rejected, remember when you wanted AI at the Citadel? If it doesn't overload, you should think about adding snowbound turrets to attack players at the Citadel. Destroyable, of course. Maybe. Maybe. Hey, Baba Shaka, what up, Zophie? Good to see you. Let's look in game again. Let's get some closer looks at some of these glowy bits. I'm a fan of the glowy bits. And I'm going to keep them. I'm going to get rid of the originals. And then zipping my 12 gigabytes of Halo 2 tags. Oh, good God. Why do you have 12 gigs of tags? That's crazy. Alright, so the AA turret, we're looking pretty spicy here. Pretty spicy. From like release of Halo 2 mod tools, I've been every week porting and creating things. That's amazing. You should post some of them if you want. I would love to see. It's pretty cool. Okay. I'm really interested to do this now. I think this is going to be really cool. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. All right. I'm going to put this in game. Very quickly, though, I am going to fix the duplicate materials. Exports. Here we go. Is this a Spectre turret? Yes. I'm attempting. It might not be any good, and I might not use it, but it was such a fun idea that I admittedly got a little sidetracked, and now I have to add it, because I think it's going to be really cool. I can't help myself with these vehicle variants, man. They're really fun. So let's do this. We're gonna make a folder for the Spectre. Vehicles, Spectre, wherever Spectre is. Turret. I'm gonna make a new folder called Turret AA, because this is a sort of anti-air turret. And is the playtest still happening later? I never said there was gonna be a playtest. Just to throw that out there, but maybe. Maybe. I want to test and see if the tracking works, and I have not yet fixed that. Spectre Turret AA, so we're going to grab all these, throw them in there. We want that. And then tool, render. I did it wrong. How should we do the draft? What? Oh, this is Halo 2. Base turret, gunner, left hand, turret, region, not found. Oh, the Halo regions are gone. That's right. This is an older vehicle just by a little bit, so I lost all the regions. Okay. Sure. Why not? We'll do base turret. Assign, and then you are base gun. Assign. All of you are also base gun. Assign. And then for the destroyed one, this is destroyed turret. The same for the collision. Destroyed turret. Base turret. Base gun. Base turret. Okay, that should have them all organized. Can I join? Mayhaps. Oh, this isn't even tied to the armature. Object. There we go. So this vertex group needs to be turret gun. And that's it. They just all need to be on turret gun. Region base gun. Base turret. Gunner left hand? Wait, what? No way. Is it not? Oh, it's fixed onto the mount. It doesn't swivel. Shoot. This does need to be assigned to base gun after all. Base turret. Yo! Ray, thank you for the $2 tip. Appreciate that. Thank you. Now the random gray bar is slightly less gray. But thank you for the first tip. Yo, been a minute, fella. When's the life pod gun coming out that shoots the life pods at the Covenant? Wait, that would be such a fun shitpost weapon. Oh, that'd be so fun for a cursed. Oh, you could just shoot life pods at people, just ram into people like 1,000 miles per hour. Impact sends like a dust wave flying into the air. That'd be fantastic. Davy Jones, thank you for becoming a member. Okay, well now I don't have to sneak you in. Now you can just come in honestly. Thank you very much for the membership. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Might as well at this point. I appreciate that. Okay, theoretically, this is just gonna work. Theoretically. Theoretically, it's just gonna work. That's not a backhand, and I'm happy to contribute. No, you're good. You're good. I hear you. Model and vehicle tag, please. Does it use turret too? I was always a little iffy on the details myself here. Gyarados. Gyarados. Thank you for the 8. You checked out how many of your old mods are high up in like most downloaded mods on Nexus? Yeah. Yeah, no. I was really proud of that for a long time. And I think it's very cool. Unfortunately, shit broke. And it'd be like that. It's rather unfortunate. I could remake them in the mod tools, but actually there's no buts there. I could just remake those mods in the mod tools really easily, especially Ultimate Forge. Imagine if that was remade. That'd be sick. That was too cool. No, now I'm just an underground artist. I don't like being mainstream, alright? Just not cool, man. MCC updates? Well, we don't get those anymore, so we don't have to worry about mods breaking. Rest in peace, rest in peace. Alright, well, while that bulk imports, I suppose I can spawn the actual vehicle in. So we'll add a new... Now, you know what? We could just make a Spectre that has the AA turret on it. Spectre Fast... Spectre Fast AA. And then that is going to use a new variant, which I'm going to call, it'll be a duplicate of the default, and it's going to be anti-air. Ray! Holy hell, 15 months already. Good God, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did you make any vehicles in the past month I've been gone? I have, in fact, Ray. I have, in fact. You might be very interested to see them, actually. Give me just a second to... I'm working on a new one right now. So, it's possible you'll find that interesting. Wait. Oh, I see. I was editing the wrong thing. That's awkward. But yeah, give me 1 second. I'm gonna throw this together, and you'll see yourself just how it is. Making an anti-air Spectre, so that way the Spectre is not ass. It won't shoot like anti-air fuel rods or anything. It'll shoot like a phantom gun, but it should be cool. All right, Spectre. Blah blah blah. Let me close all that because my brain hurts now. Spectre Fast anti-air is going to be forced to be the anti-air variant. Projectile only has the highest quality mods. I try, but that's not necessarily true. So here's the new Spectre. So I'll show you, Ray. Good to see you, by the way. Hope you've been well. I swear you've been around recently. Maybe time is just flying too fast for me, but I could have sworn you've been around. Whoa. Whoa, it's the Da Vinci. He's live. Okay. What vehicles? What vehicles? Well, for one, the anti-air ghost, which I love. Yes, it is literally the anti-air wraith shaders on a ghost with a little anti-air wraith turret. It's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. It's a good vehicle for Hugegrass, I think. Then, I recently ported the Rocket Warthog from PC. I mean, ported, I just remade it from, like, the Halo 3 Warthog. Now we have the Rocket Warthog. The Halo 3 / PC style Rocket Warthog. Pretty dang cool. And yes, I did put in some effort. And a little bit of effort on the turret. And then there's the... It'll probably look the same to you because the differences are subtle, but I completely rebuilt the Heretic Banshee from the ground up. It's not done yet, but it's got damage states and stuff that I didn't have before now, which is kind of nice. That's cool. And we're doing weapons, but I'm pretty sure you've probably seen the new weapons. The only other new weapon I could think of that I didn't already have would be the flak cannon, but I feel like you've been around for the flak cannon. So that's, I probably missed something, but that's the stuff that off the top of my head I can think of that's properly new. Ooh, wait, I didn't tell you guys this. This was a thing that people kept asking me about during the playtests. Okay. I fixed the anti-air gun. Check it out. You may be aware when the anti-air gun fires, that the bottom down here opens and steam comes out. Well, guess what now finally takes damage properly? After fixing the anti-air ghost's collision model from the playtest when it wasn't working, I realized what the problem was with this and fixed it. So now you can kill the BFG properly. Damage states on the Banshee, but no effects are garbage. Yes, that is exactly the state it is in currently. Okay, as for the Spectre, well, what does BFG stand for? Oh, excuse me, sorry. The BFG, big... I don't know. It's a mystery. It's gonna have to stay a mystery forever. We'll never know. All right, now we were missing some shaders for the new gun on the potential anti-air Spectre. So I'm gonna grab some of those from here. Phantom Illume. I'm gonna make that Spectre Illume. Rename it. Make a new folder for this. Anti-air. We get Phantom Illume. Then Spectre shader is going to become Shiny Shell. And Dull Metal is also going to be the same, but I'll just have to tweak that myself. And then we have Plasma Cannon Shield, which I actually just need to go grab from my Phantom Turret folder. Plasma Cannon Shield, please. Thank you. Okay, now let's re-import that. So it's going to look weird. It's not going to have any of the right bitmaps. But it is there. It is there. Okay, let's just start by throwing the bitmaps on. I am going to have to go into Photoshop and adjust them. I imagine this thing is not going to have the right colors, but we'll get there. First things first. Phantom's Shiny Shell. A little bit important here. Wait, what? Why? Huh? I guess there's specular curves on the Spectre for some reason. That's odd. I'm just gonna stop that from happening, I guess. Okay, so that's first. Basic. Switch back to that. Then this one. Basic. .2 basic. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What have I done? Oh god. Did I just crash Gorilla? I did. Ugh, how annoying. Actually, something we rejected may like. I'm interested. Oh, what happened to the Covenant siege tank? Skaboodly said he was going to do it. And every time Skaboodly says he's going to do something, I just immediately stop working on it because he's going to do it better than me. But he hasn't done it in months, so I don't know if he's going to do it anymore. Okay, we're gonna have a copy of the Spectre's shader. Albedo color doesn't change anything. Why is that even? Alright, so I'm pretty sure the Spectre uses red and then a purple tint, which tells me that these top values are the only ones that I need here. So I'm gonna just remove all of this variant crap that I'm seeing here because it's completely unnecessary and just leads to confusion on what the hell's going on with the Spectre's shader, which I really just don't care for. Okay, so if I save this now... Okay, yeah, everything is about the same. It's a reddish pink thing. So I am going to swap out the shaders that I had there into the anti-air, shiny shell. Okay, that should be good now. Okay, now I'm gonna swap out the textures to not be the Spectre, but the Phantom. Should be the Phantom turret, not use. Does it just use the Phantom turret? The base Phantom texture for the Phantom turret? I think it might. It does. Interesting. Okay. The Spectre mask is interesting to say the least. It's white to a gray color, which stops the metal from appearing a certain way. I'll have to make a mask like that at some point, but I'm just going to disable that for now. Lobefong without a tint map. Oh! I want to retexture my wife, if you know what I'm saying. So real, Peppy. So real. This'll make me real sad. Here, does that pink disappear if I do this? No, it doesn't. I don't know what the fuck is happening. But I know what the solution is. Come with me, children. We're gonna steal some bitmaps. The great Halo 3 bitmap heist. We need big bitmaps right now. I know you're cooking all, but the Zophie image and cut content is cool. Oh, I must have missed it. Hey, yo. Wait, this is actually sick. This is early reach, right? Or did you make this? This looks really similar from early. Okay, the reason I think it's early reach that makes sense to me is, I mean, obviously the AA cannon is facing like backwards compared to this bit. Yeah, I mean, you guys can see what I'm talking about here. Hang on. I'll show a stream. So, AA cannon in Halo 3, it faces this way, it kind of cups it. But the cut content thing I'm looking at here that Zophie posted has the reverse of that. And the reason I could tell it was early reach, well, one, the base is very similar to the structure that actually ends up in final reach, but two, is the gigantic Draugr vehicle had this funny reverse turret on it from the same era, I presume. It had a reversed version of the turret where it had this same curve shape where it was backwards, and those were on the Draugr. So, and you know, with the early base looking like this is sick. This is really sick. I don't know if it has textures, nor if it would look any good with textures, but I like the design a lot. It's really cool. You have a tag release for Halo 3 Phantom? I don't, but I could put one together. The only reason I haven't is because both the Phantom and the Pelican, which I think are vehicles that the community deserves to have, are really messy in the files. I need to spend like an hour or so cleaning the files up. It's just like really annoying to do, and I need to like do a bunch of testing, and it's just so tedious. But yeah, if you remind me, if you ping me on Discord at some point to do it after stream though, not while I'm streaming, I can put that together at some point, because I'm just, yeah, it's a little bit painful. Would you consider changing the Halo 3 anti-air rate to the Halo Reach anti-air? I mean, the gun? No. For me, the Halo 3 anti-air is too iconic. Okay, textures time. We're the great texture heist. Could have worked at OG Bungie. I don't know. Not sure that my talents are even up to OG Bungie standards all the way back then when things were simpler. Okay, here is what we're looking for. I'm going to export some bitmaps. Give me a second. My brain's a little slow right now. Okay. I'm gonna save these to the bitmaps AA. That'll give us the phantom texture, which is used, but we're gonna need to modify it to match the actual spectre texture. You didn't let me finish. You could have worked for OG Bungie as a janitor. True! I could have worked as a janitor at OG Bungie. You're absolutely right. I should have. I should have applied as a wee boy of like 5 years old. Okay, I need to compare these two. Oh, I get it. The Phantom Shell is completely grayscale. Look, that's why I was so confused. That's so weird. The metal is dark blue and the shell is gray. Or, yeah, what? That is really weird. Meanwhile, on the spectre here, the metal is like a bright silver color, and the shell is pink. How odd. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to work with that. If I re-enable the layer mask, I mean, the reflectivity, I would argue, is very similar to what it is in Halo 3, so I don't have too much to do there. And they already have the Veroni noise pattern on all this stuff, so there's not much to change there either. So I thankfully don't have to mess with the speculars. Very cool. But what I do need to mess with a lot is the colors. So I'm gonna have to match those up somehow. Okay, well, I have a cheat code, thankfully. The cheat code is... having shiny shell and dull metal, looking at their UVs, and finding the precise areas that need modification to save myself a shit ton of time. First area is... you know what? Fuck it, man. Fuck it. I'll just do the entire middle area. You know what? Double ultra fuck it. I'm actually gonna make a screenshot noise. Boom! And I'm gonna put the screenshot in here and overlay it on top. What? The insides are... okay, I'm just discovering weird things. Oh, who cares? Whatever. That's fine. Bungie just did some whack shit. If it works, it works. Very creative and good use of UV space. They put the inside parts of some of the turret stuff inside the hole in the actual Phantom where the grav lift is, because why not? Nothing is going to be shown there anyway. You can just shove some stuff in there. Darn you, Bungie, girl. Alright, I'm going to do some rough selecting around some of these areas here to get the colors better. Try and do this as quickly as I can. Most of this is going to end up being useless to have in the selection anyway, but you never know. Dude, I am so confused by so many things here. Okay, so that bit is part of shiny shell. Meanwhile, everything. and yet it's purple. Wait. Right, because it fully overwrites it. But I can't fully overwrite it because I need the actual base color. But it's split into two materials. I'm a genius! Or am I? Sorry, Weasel. Ow! I have a solution. I have figured it out. Way easier way of doing this. But it does include me, sadly, continuing to do this selection here, so let's just get this out of the way. Sorry if I'm, like, sitting here silently and you're like, this guy's a little bit crazy. He's just sitting here talking to himself. I am. Even when I'm not streaming, I'm talking to myself like this. It helps me think. He does that while on dates too? How do you know that? How do you know that? Explain. I gotta say, your roommate has a way better stream setup than you. My roommate should have a way better stream setup than me. If I start popping the fuck off streaming here, I will consider upgrading. For now, I will not. Wait, she's not even live right now. Where did that come from? Are you watching her VODs? You have to be subscribed to her YouTube channel to watch her VODs, you know? Glitchy Gamers. Isn't that interesting? Or sorry, you have to be subscribed to her Twitch channel. You have to pay money to her Twitch channel to see her VODs. Did you know that? I don't know if you knew that. Oh no, wait, she is streaming tonight. What am I saying? I thought I had you, dude. I thought I had you. A close one. Yo, Skaboodly! Thank you very much for the 2, man. Appreciate it. I finally fixed the suspension. Dude, I feel your self-satisfaction in that message. Like, that is palpable. Let me see this shit, yeah. Ooh. Ooh! Certified Wolverine content. Okay, that's clean. Oh, that looks good. Dude, all the suspension... Oh my god, that goes crazy. Look at all that. The movement on there is so fluid. Damn, your bone structure is really nice. Damn. That looks so good. Holy shit. Your bone structure is really... Skaboodly has really, really good bone structure. Dude! Wait, that animation goes crazy. Oh man, that's so clean. Oh, that's so clean. Holy shit, that looks way too good. That suspension looks so sick. Oh my god. That looks really nice. Damn. God damn. That looks so good, dude. Are you serious? Holy shit. That actually goes crazy. I cannot wait to play with that thing. That's gonna be so much fun. I also want to port it to Halo 3 so bad. I want to port it so bad. Okay, last piece. I'm going overkill on this texture, but yeah, I guess I should explain to you guys what it is I'm even doing. So, I am going to make 2 textures to make the turret match. It was a little bit confusing because the way that Bungie set it up was odd. Wait, I have to do these per object? Ugh, that's annoying. Why can I only make a selection there? Can I not make a selection with all of these? I'm confused. Photoshop? My guy, I'm actively giving you tags for you to port. Well, why? But you're still working on them. You know? I can port them, but then I'll just have to report them and report them and report them until you're done. Oh, there we go. Selection. There we go. Okay, that's what I wanted. Good lord, that was painful. Every stuff look wicked, I know. Skaboodle is cooking like you just... Bro's got no right to cook that hard. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do, okay? This is what I've been trying to do the whole time. This is gonna become a shiny texture. The shiny shell. I lied. This part's going to become shiny 01. And this part here is going to be shiny 02. And together, I'm going to have to somehow match their colors up. Then what I'm going to do is duplicate them, and this is going to become dull 01 and dull 02. And make a long story short, I'm going to make this very pink. Let's start with this. Use a little hue saturation. Colorize it to be pinkish purple, pinkish red, I suppose. Don't need to be too saturated. Could definitely run a filter. We'll run a noise, denoise, reduce noise, like that. Looks pretty good. I need a little bit more red in there, if I'm being honest. It's not the right shade. Like that. Less saturation? More? Brightness contrast will help. Maybe a bit pinker. That's decent. Some parts are a little bit redder, some parts a little bit pinker, but I think if I was just going to make one color in between it all, it would be somewhere around there. I think around there is good. Okay, so that's good. Then I need to start running the same kind of filters on the other bit here, which I'll do that now. First, it's going to need to be way the hell brighter. Like, that's crazy. I can't even see what I'm looking at here. This thing needs to be so bright. Okay, now in order to match the colors, I am going to need to grab that hue saturation filter. I'll colorize that. And I'll just do my best to match it. I think that's actually almost. There. Now the entire texture we have a shiny shell version of. I don't know if the color is going to look right, but we'll get there. It's slightly the wrong shade of red. One step at a time. Let's do dull now. Actually, let's put all of this into a folder. So the dull part, I need to match this gray metal here, which should be a lot easier, I think. I would actually argue that's already matched pretty well, but I think it needs definitely some of that. Actually, hold on. Realize, let me filter, convert for smart filters, add the reduce noise to it. Nah, I'm not going to do that. That's fine. We'll hide shiny, close that up, go to our dull here, give this a little dull folder. Be sure to like the stream, guys, by the way. It's a slow day, so you know, every like counts. Let's do a hue saturation filter on this. Color. Actually, we don't need to colorize what I'm saying. It's already basically correct. We can just remove that hue saturation filter, brighten it up a touch. Let me just reduce the contrast on it, and then brighten it. There we go. Yeah, better. Then on the other part, which is the dark part, that's just going to take a lot of brightening, to be honest. Do that, and then let's try doing a hue saturation. Desaturate. Not bright enough. Let's turn the brightness up even more. Pretty good. I'm gonna have to do a filter though on it, which is gonna be to noise. Let's do reduce noise. Yeah, I think that's going to actually help on this one. Although the reduce noise filter should probably be reduced in strength. Maybe it's the despeckle that I was looking for. That's fine. We'll just leave it like that. Okay, so this gives me 2 textures that I can actually work with now, which is pretty good. What is this? On the get the YouTube auto like plugin? Oh, good to know. A random question. I don't know if you talked about this before, but have you considered also streaming on Twitch? What are the pros and cons of each? So I stream on YouTube right now because I would get more viewers. If I streamed on Twitch, I would just not have the subscriber base to get pulled into the streams. If I did it on Twitch, it would be entirely based on random Twitch discovery, and it would be based entirely on people coming in through Discord, which would be a lot less, and the revenue would be a lot less. Though, admittedly, at this point, I have made very little revenue from this stream so far via super chats and tips and stuff, so might as well. Spectre, AA, metal. Put that. Oh, am I kidding? I forgot the forgot the mask. Alright, save this to Spectre, AA, metal. This one will probably take some tweaking, but yeah, we'll see once we get in game. Spectre, AA, shell. Okay. Now that those are there. Guess we'll just put them in game and just see what happens. Gotta re-export those real quickly. Okay, alpha channel is not working for some reason. Why is it Gold Alpha 1? What is happening? Oh, right, I'm just being dumb. I know how to do this stuff. Okay. Delete dull, go to shiny. merge all layers so there's no remaining alpha masks. Then grab this, delete it, go to the channels, alpha, paste it, save it, export as a TIFF to the shell. And after it's done saving, I go back to before I deleted everything, delete the shiny, enable dull, merge all of its layers together. Then I grab this, delete it, channel, alpha, paste it, already there, good to go, save it, TIFF. It's still not working. Hey yo, definitely not drug money. Thank you so much for the $10 tip. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Boss appreciates what you've been doing lately. Keep up the good work. I'm out here. Anyway, here's a cut of our legally obtained earnings. I will be sure to you know, do legal things with it. I guess that's it. It looks okay. I suppose. What the fuck, Skaboodly? Thank you for the 50. Jesus, what the hell? What's up with that? Damn. Poopy. Thank you. Jesus Christ, man. That's so much. Much appreciated, dude. What the fuck? Thank you. That's a lot. On top of also getting $10 of drug money tip, too. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Look at his previous message. Oh. My apologies. It's crazy to think that just a few years ago, the most ambitious mod you're making was cobbling together poor warthog carcasses into distorted Cronenberg airplane monsters. Come a long way. Yeah. Actually. It's been a long journey to get here. Definitely not disappointed. At least I can't say that I am. It's been a very fun journey, to be sure. This looks kind of cool. Booby. I felt I had to get that off my mind. Wait. When I was cobbling together poor warthog carcasses into distorted Cronenberg airplane monsters. What is that in reference to specifically? You consider it a great journey? Poopy. What the fuck, man? I hope we get the Revenant next. I'm open to the idea. For the next mod, I don't see why not. Into your walls, he is. It frightens me. Wasn't the Sparrow Hulk at the time made up of resized pelicans? Oh, yeah. God, those were nightmare fuel, man. Absolute nightmare fuel, making those old cursed vehicles all cobbled together from different pieces of stuff. Oh. That was a lot. That was a lot. Hey, yo, Defrost, thank you very much for becoming a Covenant tier member. Much appreciated. Thank you for the support. Thank you, thank you. Freaking neat of you. Okay, I think the turret looks pretty decent. Not perfect, but nothing ever is. I like it. Let's make it work. And then we can have a Spectre that could deal actually decent damage. Don't forget to like the stream, or don't. Very true. Please do leave a like on the stream. Scootly, I cannot wait to see all the things that you're working on. Okay, we need the Phantom side turret weapon from here. Snag that. Steal that away to Spectre. Turret AA. Yo, the turret AA weapon. What if the Spectre turret was like better than the Phantom side turret? What if it like was even... I mean, I feel like it should be, considering it's not attached to like an ultra powerful vehicle, but just like a really regular, weaker vehicle. Hear me out. What if it's double? What if it shoots like twice as fast? This is why I keep my drive updated. So if you ever feel like you can always directly open it up and tinker with the tags. Fair enough. I might have to take you up on that. Okay, that's fucking scary. That's a lot of power for a Spectre. That's double the fire rate of the Phantom with projectile tracking. That might as well, yeah, this might as well be the Shadow turret, actually. It's so strong, dude. I really need to put into perspective how strong this is if I do this. Here is the Rocket Warthog. Objectively, a good vehicle. It tracks. These are lock-on projectiles that I am firing right now. That's really good. You've decided for your reach mod you're going to make the Cyclops and Locust AI bipeds and giants respectively? Ooh, yes! I'm actually so happy to hear that. You won't get to play them, but you can shoot at them. I think that's a fair trade-off. I do think that's a fair trade-off. Maybe 25% less damage? No. The Spectre is really weak. I actually do think this is a fair trade-off. It looks a little bit odd. And maybe it wasn't worth doing a custom model. I like the idea of having like the classic Spectre, but I don't know. It's also interesting to see like the little turret back there with the shields and stuff. So for reference, how much does a Rocket Hog do? I think it's fair that we find out. I have not adjusted the Spectre's health at all. It's still doing... I actually don't even know. I should double check on the Spectre's materials, but let's see. It gets one shot. Did I ever set up the Spectre's materials right? I remember people were having issues with it ages ago. I actually don't think it's set up correctly. That does check out, but... Left pod. It has Ghost. Nah, it shouldn't be as weak as a Ghost. I think that's why. Oh, that's why. Oh, man. Okay, okay, okay. Hard metal. Thick Covenant. The Ghost is not it. I'm going to give it... like Wraith Metal. Wraith Metal's a little bit much, though, as well. What is it? AV turret? What? AV turret? Not the Shade. Is it Wraith too much? I think that might be a bit much. Give it Warthog Metal? I don't know. Ghost is definitely terrible. It deserves better than a Ghost. There's no Spectre left over in here, is there? Hard Metal, Solid, Cove, Scarab, Wraith, Creep. I mean, they have the Creep left over, but not the Spectre? Like, what the fuck, man? Unless it used the Ghost material in Halo 2. That's worth checking. Maybe that's why I used Ghost. Vehicle, Spectre, Model. In Halo 2 it uses... No, yeah, it uses Shadow for everything. Okay, I'll just use that then. Not Wraith, but Shadow. Hard, Metal, Thick, Cove. Oh, it's Creep. They changed it to Creep in Halo 3? Whatever, dude. I don't even care. Okay. It might still die in one shot to a Rocket Warthog, but maybe it won't. Let's find out. Okay, it did still die. But why? How much health does it have in Halo 2? I know it's a relatively weak vehicle, but I feel like it should have a decent bit. 250 vitality. Minus 250 vitality. I think I'm just gonna buff its health, to be honest. I think 250 might be a little bit weak. Shadow may be referencing the original vehicle name from CE. Well, they switched the name between Shadow and Creep. I just find it pointless that in Halo 2, they name it in the files as the Creep, but then the material name is Shadow, but then Halo 3 comes along, which doesn't even have the vehicle, and they change the material name to Creep? It just doesn't make any sense. Oh well. I'm going to give this 100 extra HP. I think it deserves that. I don't know if that'll allow it to survive against the Rocket Warthog, but it deserves to have a health buff generally. Well, it did survive a Rocket Warthog direct barrage, so that's good. I wonder if it survives a stanchion. Do a fuel rod and a stanchion and see how it holds up. Yeah, this thing is getting a... It's getting its health sent up to 450. I've changed my mind. It was 250, which got immediate... No, you know what? Let's do 500 and see what that leaves us at. Three stanchion shot seems relatively fair. Stanchion sound makes me go like mad. I love it. It's so satisfying. It survived one barrage. And then it blew up on the second rocket of the second barrage. Okay. And then when it comes to this... 3 shots kills it. I think it's better. Maybe even good enough. How much damage would the turret do? Wait, how much damage would the turret do to a Scorpion or a Wraith? Probably not a lot. You would definitely not want to take that fight, but we can find out. The Wraith and the Scorpion are very resistant to plasma damage. You would, if you saw one, you would want to go the other way for sure. Surprisingly, pretty effective. Oh my god! What the fuck? What did I do to this thing? It fucks? Dude, this is overpowered. What have I created? Maybe I should reduce its fire rate back down to the default. Why is it so good? Like, I knew the Phantom was strong, but this is just disgusting. So this is if you hit every shot. And feeding that third Popeye sandwich. No, for real, it's so goddamn strong. It's crazy. It keeps damaging the rear part of the Wraith so it dies quickly. Okay, well, I'll shoot the front of the Wraith. We'll see if it was a fluke. Okay, it was a fluke. You're right. I was shooting the back of the Wraith. Still, though. Damn. No, I'm here for it. The thing that was skewing me into thinking... Okay, well, it just eviscerated that Warthog. But that's it landing every single shot. Okay, I will nerf its speed slightly. That is admittedly a little bit much. I'll have to test it in a playtest to know for sure, but I will turn it down a bit. That is a little bit extreme. I doubled it from the Phantom turret's fire rate, which was 2 to 4. Instead, I will make it 3 to 6. So it's still faster than the Phantom turrets, but not like a crazy amount. I don't know. You'll still get dunked on by the Rocket Warthog. It's definitely weaker now, that's for sure. We would have been absolutely obliterated by both of those vehicles. That was a losing battle. In a fight, a 1v1 against a rocket warthog, we just lost. And definitely against the Wraith, which is fair. But I feel like it should be balanced against the rocket warthog, which is... And against the Gauss warthog too, you would definitely lose. I think, you know what, I'm controversial, brave opinion. I'm switching it back to where it felt overpowered. Because I think that's the only world in which this actually is effective against other vehicles. You guys saw how quickly the Spectre dies. It took 2 volleys of the rocket warthog to kill it. That's how quickly it died. That's... that. And that's me landing every shot. And that's with a vehicle that has, like, projectiles. Like, a wow, 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 and they freak out. I think this is good. You can compare the time it takes to blow a Warthog with the normal Warthog turret, if you want to make sure. Yeah, I mean, I compared it to that Warthog, which is the one that you would really be expecting. This is kind of cool looking. The overpowered anti-air Spectre. The strong Spectre, if you will. Oh, you know what I just realized? It doesn't have the materials set up right here. Oh, man. I need to set it up so that the illumination works. Okay. Buff damage. Hold on. Let me add the glow to the turret. It's bothering me that it doesn't have it, and I need to make it. Oh wait, I don't need this one. Hold on. Spectre is legit a better Prowler. It looks so snazzy. I think so too. I think it's cooler than the Prowler. And the Prowler's cool, but it was just too bad, dude. That thing was terrible. Absolutely terrible. What in the world is going on here? I just don't have it anymore? Okay, whatever. Phantom Diffuse 3 is my good one. We'll disable Layer Mask. No, you know what? This is the pink one, right? Ah, whatever. Take this. We will layer mask from transparency. Disable it for now. And then we'll grab all of these. Actually, tell me. It was just those two, the blue ones. One in the very top corner, and the square one down low. Okay, and that's exactly what I'll do. I'll take these, put them on their own layer, delete that, and very simply make a dummy image for this, and then I'll hue saturate these until they match the Spectre colors, which are pretty straightforward. They're kind of a purplish pink glow with a slightly purplish pink, but mostly white inner color. Oh, I should have done that. Like there's one. So compare that, and then this will give me the little glow, and then yeah, it'll be all right. The hue saturates. Do I colorize? Let's colorize. think that's it. Alrighty. Now I have a new Spectre AA Illum. And I'm going to put that in real fast. We're going to run the bitmaps command yet again. Our Spectre anti-air Illum shader should now be using only the new bitmap. That's pretty snazzy. We got the pink lights. Well, they do blend in a little bit more than I'd like, but they're there. Snazzy pink lights. Perhaps I can make them a little brighter. That's nicer. I like it. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and then I'll consider doing a playtest, actually. We'll see, though. He's grabbing his furry tail and cat ears? Yeah, it's so true, actually. You know me all too well. Reach for that for real. Yeah, I think I'm cool with this being a new Spectre turret. It's grown on me. It's unique. Although, hear me out, you guys. The blue. I don't think the blue fits. Well, it's not that it doesn't fit. But maybe if it was more of like a deep blue or a purple. It's just the light blue that's bothering me. What do you guys think? Is the little blue shield stuff? I think magenta. It might be a bit too purpley if it goes magenta, because all of the plasma on it. I mean, you know, maybe you're right actually. All of the plasma stuff on it's kind of a purplish blue, whereas there's a little bit of purple in there, but it's mostly a light blue. I think it could use a touch of purple, and then that might look better. This is the colors right now. It's a light blue. Let's do like a deep, you know, I'll save these colors first. That's always important. But what if I made this light blue more of a deep saturated blue, and then this purplish blue much more literally purple? Oh, I like it. I'm not sure where that cyan blue is coming from. Part of the actual base map, perhaps? No, it's just shield noise. I think it's better though. It's kind of got a purplish tint to it. That makes it fit in better. Yeah, it's still got that blue. It's not like, it's got a purple general tone. I think it's good. Although, okay, it is bothering me. I'm not gonna lie. There's a really deep blue color to it that I just have no idea where it's coming from. I'm gonna save this over there. What if I make that like a... Is that it? That's not even it! No way! Where's that blue color coming from? I'm freaking out. Gotta be from the texture. That's gotta be what it is. Hot pink color. Change the blue to it. If I can, I will. I think it's from the plasma cannon base map. That's gotta be where it is. Yeah, that's it. I can see the color right there. Oh, I can just change it with the albedo color. Nothing wrong with that. I suppose I can just do that. Purple. A bit much. You guys stare at the color as I change it. I think that's decent. Yeah, now that's a new spectre turret right there. I'm clapping to myself, but am I gonna keep this reticle? I think I'm gonna keep the reticle. I actually think I have the wrong reticle for the spectre. I've been using the shade turret reticle for a long time. Let me see if there's any videos of somebody in the spectre turret so I can see the HUD. Not seeing it. Oh, yeah, it turns out I've had the wrong reticle the whole time. The spectre is supposed to have this reticle, where it's like a quad directional one. It's the plasma cannon reticle, which means that this modded reticle is actually the correct one, but the vanilla reticle... I'm lying. It should have the right one. The vanilla spectre with the vanilla turret. Yeah, it's got the right one. The quad. Then you get in the fancy one. Leftover Spectre reticle actually exists in Halo 3? Really? I just presumed the plasma cannon would be the one. Let me see, I don't see that now. UI, CHUD, bitmaps. I would presume it's HUD vehicle reticles. Oh yeah, there it is. That's the Spectre. And the plasma cannon's like a shorter version of it. Anything else that's left over? Not really. Unless... Is this turret not used in Halo 3? I guess this one's not used in Halo 3. This is like the Halo 2 turret reticle. I can't think of anywhere that 3 uses it. Yeah, And also maybe the shade turret. I can't recall anywhere that the triple shade reticle is used either. Or the upside down one for that matter. Are either of these used anywhere in Halo 3? I don't think they are. Oh, you're right. No, you're right. The Scorpion turret does still use that. And this is the Wraith. The Wraith Plasma turret doesn't use this, does it? The triple? Oh, it does. Huh. Oh yeah, but I bet you don't know where the upside down one is used. Because I don't. I'm just assuming. You know what? Maybe I could use this this one for the Because admittedly, it's a little bit uninspired to use straight up the shade turret reticle, but let me swap the one for the spectre. I think the spectre deserves to have a proper reticle, not just the plasma cannon reticle. Oh my god, my roommate is cooking something and it smells so fucking good. Oh, it smells incredible. Oh, my mouth is watering. Brute Chopper AA, and you have my permission to finish. I don't think there's any way I could make the Brute Chopper viable on this map, unfortunately. Oh man, you're right, Skaboodly. This was at one time a vehicle. Did I make this? Either I made this or Green made this. I think. God, it's been so long. I don't even remember. Did Green make it? Green made stuff like that, but I also know I did it my fair share of times. I don't remember anymore. But that was like peak custom vehicles. God. Oh my god. I hated doing it this way. Redoing node positionings. Anti-Air Wraith AA, please. The Anti-Air Wraith does have AA. Anti-Air Wraith has perfect AA. And, fun fact, the Anti-Air Wraith does have a unique HUD reticle. And you would never even know that the HUD reticle exists because you were never supposed to drive this vehicle in Halo 3. Oh, right, this is the vanilla AA Wraith. Well, same difference. Look at, I fixed the little lights on the inside. Wow. Ah! Fuck you. I literally just messaged you. I said, fuck you, whatever you're cooking.
Did you actually?
Yes, it smells way too delicious and it's annoying me. I need to cook food like immediately.
I'm making tofu. I'm giving it a second chance. But I marinated it for like an hour, so.
Marinated for an hour? Damn, no wonder it's been smelling good.
Yeah, it has broccoli and rice. Are you gonna come watch something with me? I'm bored.
Perhaps in a minute. I'm really hungry.
Yeah, you've been live for 3 hours. That's good enough.
Dude, I have a job. What the fuck?
Yeah, but like, yeah.
If you want to pay me to watch stuff with you, I'm here for that. I'll be like I'm like an escort, except I just exist to watch shows.
Okay. The cat? Okay.
No, don't eat the cat.
Hey, come here. Please, I was digging around in cow poop earlier. I just want to watch some Netflix.
How does that relate to me literally at all?
I was, because you know why it's going to relate to you? Because I was digging around and fucking poop so that you can eat my cucumbers in a couple months. Okay? And
I don't even like cucumbers.
Do you not want any of my tomatoes when they are from my garden?
Listen, I just want to eat. You've made me so hungry. My mouth has been watering. I literally told my chat about it before you even came in. Ah! Get it away! Wait, bring it back?
No! Chat, he grabbed my foot the other day. Like, I was just chilling, and he, like, slid his fingers through my toes like it was a coin slot, and I felt so violated, and I didn't say anything.
Okay.
And then he got uncomfortable because I didn't say anything, but I didn't know what to say because I was
Yeah, I
processing.
felt uncomfortable. I did it, and I was like, that's a total violation of somebody. And then you just didn't say anything at all, and I was like,
'Cause I didn't know what to say. It was really violating.
I was like,
You
why?
just stuck your fingers between my toes.
Why did she
like...
not say anything? Now I feel uncomfortable because she didn't say a word about it. That's so weird. It's weirder that you didn't say anything than it is weird that I did that.
Chat, we're not dating.
Yeah, we are
Yeah.
not dating. I would actually refuse to date her. She disgusts me.
Yeah. Actually, I just ended things with a guy a couple days ago. I talked about it on stream. It was pretty traumatic.
Oh god.
Yeah, I knew him for like a total of 4 days.
That story was. Ugh.
And then he was yelling me on the phone like I was an abusive relationship. It was bad.
I mean, as
Yeah.
one does after knowing a person for
And
less than a week.
I let him listen because I was on the phone. And the guy is like screaming, "You're psychotic! You're sociopathic!" And he's
You
just
are
listening.
sociopathic. You're insane.
He's like, "What? You don't like me? It's been 4 days. Dating sucks. On God, though, I'm tired of it." And they were roommates, and they were.
Guys, you already ship me with literally everyone in chat. Do not ship me with my roommate, please.
I don't buy it. They're dating. Okay, I'll prove it to you. Be my boyfriend.
You asking me?
No, I'm asking Jaren. Jaren can take me on a date, and then that will
Yeah,
solidify
Green
it.
wouldn't go on a date with you.
No, I know. I literally was like, I mean, to be fair, I look like shit when I come on your stream, but Green literally had the chance to take me on a date, and he didn't. Tisk.
Tisk, tisk.
Green is based for that. Hey, there is a selfies channel in his Discord that I occasionally lurk to see if there's any hot Halo players, but
I don't
you
think
guys just
that
post fake
exists
photos
anymore.
there.
I don't think, does it? I haven't seen it in like a long ass
I
time.
checked it like a month ago, and everyone just posts like meme photos. They don't post selfies. I know it's because they're secretly really hot and they just don't want all the girls in their DMs, but
Yeah. That's actually so true.
no, I don't want to mess around. I want to date, but I want to get married. And I gotta find someone.
The womanly urge to get married and the manly urge to not get married.
I'm
Crazy.
25, my clock is ticking, right? Like, I gotta get married, so I don't know. Anyway, so I was asking my chat, I was like, where do you find, like, relationships? And they said that I should download Valorant. I don't know if it's, like, a new dating app or something going around, but...
Yeah, if you want to date cringy e-boys, you should go on Valorant, actually. If that's your type, go play Valorant. If you want guys that are cool with you doing anime girl voices, unironically, go to Valorant. They will love...
You just got a kill. Congratulations.
Ah, okay, this stream's been long enough. I have to kill my roommate now. Okay, hey, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna go eat her flesh. All right, thank you guys for the support today. I'm literally leaving.
My phone's burning! I forgot about it!
Oh my god. She's just burning her food. I'm literally leaving, though. I found the spectre turret. Look, the unused spectre HUD. It's there. It was there all along. The playtest? No, we're going to do playtest tomorrow. I still haven't fixed a bunch of issues on the El Dorito side of things. So, I'm out of here. I'm fucking starving. Thank you guys for the support today. I do appreciate it, as always. Live tomorrow, most likely a playtest. And then, dear God, maybe we'll finally be able to... Finally be able to release this mod. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so ready, dude. Oh, I'm so done with... I'm really enjoying working on the mod still, but... God, every day we stray further from the path of God as this mod gains more and more things. Do not say quickie. Stop. Look at the turret. Stick your dick in that turret. There you go. I'm out of here. Have a good one, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.